What up? Hey, Tyler here, Tarver Academy. If you could real quick, hit the subscribe button, I'd be super appreciative. And then I'm gonna return the appreciation, show you how to do some math. Shall we get started? Okay. If a rectangle measures 20 meters by 48 meters, what is the measure of the diagonal of that rectangle? Go ahead and pause this, give it a shot, work it out, get to where you think you have an answer. Even if you don't feel confident, get an answer, then we'll work it together. Ready? Go. And we're back. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is I like to visualize, I'm a very visual learner, so I like to draw the rectangle. So I'm gonna draw a rectangle. It measures 20 meters by 48 meters. Boom. Now, if it's a rectangle, we know all these are right angles, so we know that these opposites are the same. So that's 48, that's 20, cool. Now, it's measure of the diagonal. A lot of times they'll be like, what's the area? What's the perimeter? Do this. We want to know the diagonal of this, which means it goes, opposite angle to opposite angle. This is what we're trying to find right now. Okay, so essentially, it's no longer matters that it's a rectangle. We care that it is a triangle, okay? That's a right angle. One of the cool things about being a right angle is we can utilize rhymes with Pythagorean theorem. That's right, Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared, okay? Now, A and B doesn't matter, okay? A and B, they're just two angles. Two angles trying to find a home. But the C is what matters. The C is your hypotenuse. That's correct. It's opposite the right angle. That's actually what we're trying to find. So we'll put that in. And then about the 20 and the 48, it doesn't matter. You can put them with either. So A will be 20 and then B will be 48. Okay? They're both squared still. Still got the squared up there on all these. All right, now I'm going to work this out. Now I'm just solving the math problem. It's like, how we forgot that it was a rectangle earlier and we're just like, oh, it's just a triangle. And now we're forgetting that we even have that. We just want to solve it. Find this. Now, I do know my answer needs to be longer than 20 or 48, okay? So in your mind, before you get to your answer, you have an idea of kind of what it would be, all right? You know it's going to be larger than 48, but it's not going to be a whole lot. It's not going to be like 2,000, okay? That's ridiculous. You could never reach those ends with those measurements if it's too much. So we know it's probably going to be in the, I would guess the 50 to 70 range. Okay, that's my guess. It's just kind of gives me an idea, because if you carry something wrong, you'll probably get a crazy answer, and this will help you know I messed something up. So let's solve it, okay? So 20 squared is going to be 400, and 48 squared is 2,304, I think. If we get a wrong answer, you can correct me in the comments. And then x squared is still x squared. Now we just add those two together. It's going to be 2704 equals x squared. And then our last step is to get rid of the squared, okay? Because we want x, we don't want x squared. So the opposite of squaring something is square rooting, okay? So square root this side, square root this side, that cancels out. My x equals 52. Let's always reread your question. If a rectangle measures 20 meters by 48 meters, what is the measure of the diagonal? Did we find that? Yes, x is 52. That's the measure of this little guy right here. And we got our answer. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for learning some math. Go out there, do something cool, and always keep learning. So, peace.